In this video, you'll discover the top 10 U.S. veterinary conferences in 2025. Plus, I'll share with you what makes each conference so special, and you can choose the right events to attend and get the highest ROI for your precious time. And this is so important, especially if you're a practice owner. And here's the thing, most vets think conferences are just about CE credits. They show up, sit back, and take notes and leave. But that's exactly why practices stay stuck at the same revenue year after year. And I'm going to show you how to turn these conferences into growth machines for your practice. So keep watching because this short video will save you hours of research. And let's dive in. I'm Dr. Michael, founder of Transitions Elite, and I've been to most of these conferences crisscrossing the country, and some are definitely better for certain types of team members than others. And let's dive in. Okay, first up, we have the VMX, or Veterinary Meeting Expo, which happens January 25th through the 29th in Orlando, Florida. This is where 27,000 of the top minds in veterinary medicine come together. Think about it, 27,000 professionals all in one place. It is a massive conference. It's like the Super Bowl. And you're surrounded by people, technology, and resources that can really advance your career and your practice. So what makes VMX different? Number one, they're the biggest, which gives you tons of networking opportunities, and every player in the industry is there. Plus, they have a really high-level mastermind sessions throughout, depending upon your topic of interest. And secondly, the conference is absolutely loaded with a ton of CE. So it's got small, large animal, exotics, practice management, interactive workshops, hands-on training, and a huge mind-boggling exhibitor space showcasing the latest innovations. And with over 700 exhibitors and all this CE, you're going to get the latest in the technology that most practices won't even know about for the next 2 years. So this is really going to set you ahead of the curve. VMX is definitely one of the must-go-to conferences. Okay, let's move on to number 2, which is the WVC. This event takes place from March 2nd through the 5th in Las Vegas. Now, most people think of Las Vegas with all the gambling and the seedy side, but here's what the best in the industry on the veterinary side know, and that is that while everybody else is playing blackjack, there's going to be 15,000 veterinary professionals flying in and attending this amazing conference. And it really is. It's as staggering as the VMX, but in a different way because you've got the backdrop of Vegas. So what makes WVC unique? Well, they've got the educational tracks, and they've got something for everybody. So they have new grad focus, they have senior surgical focuses, they've got lectures, hands-on, CE labs, and they also have a gamified way of teaching, which is quite interesting. Plus, they have over 500 exhibitors, and they are really showcasing both products, strategies, and services. And this is really within the cutting edge and vibrant atmosphere of Las Vegas. So if you're on the West Coast, WVC is sort of a no-brainer if you're going to pick only one. And if you're on the East Coast, then of course VMX makes it much easier because you're in Florida. Now let's move on to the AVMA. So this has about 7,000 individuals that are going to attend this event. And it's happening this year in Washington, D.C., July 18th through the 22nd. So what makes the AVMA different? Well, there's a real focus on leadership development. This is where the top professionals in the country come, both to lead the veterinary profession and to understand how to lead their own practices. So it's not one of the largest, but it does have a focus on leadership. So if that's your interest, then I would definitely suggest going to the AVMA. Number 4 on the list is a specialist conference, and this is the ACVIM. This is where 3,000 specialists go to really level up their craft. And what makes this unique is it's exclusively for advanced specialist level education in veterinary internal medicine. So this is cardiology, large animal internal medicine, neurology, nutrition, oncology, small animal internal medicine, really everything around internal medicine. It's got 150 sessions. It's happening June 19th through the 21st in Louisville, Kentucky. So if you are a specialist and you're looking at the top conferences to go to, then this would definitely be your best bet. And 5th on this list is the IVECCS, and this is really the International Veterinary Emergency and Critical Care Symposium. Quickly stated, if you are interested in critical care and emergency medicine, this is a must-go-to event. It's in early September, and we'll have 2,500 attendees. So check that out if emergency medicine is your thing. Now, as we move into number 6, we look at the Southwest Veterinary Symposium. Now, this is in Fort Worth, September 25th through the 28th. This is a real favorite in the Southwest, over 2,000 attendees, bringing over 13 educational tracks, 100 speakers, 10 hands-on CE labs that range from mastering dental techniques to conquering respiratory emergencies. Every session is lined up, whether you're fresh out of school or a seasoned pro. SWVS is different because you also get to step inside the Fort Worth Zoo Hospital to see what they're doing with their cutting-edge medicine. They have over 200 exhibitors, and while it's not the largest, if you're in the region, it's definitely an option to be able to attend. And next we have the AHA conference. AHA brings together 1,500 veteran professionals, and it tends to be the owners and managers that run really great practices. It's in Chicago, September 11th through the 13th. And I would say AHA is really a great place if you're looking to level up your practice. There's many veteran consultants that go there. You can schedule one-on-ones with them. And if you're looking for the practice management and operational support around your practice, AHA is definitely an excellent option. Number 8 is the ACVS Surgery Summit. This is October 17th through the 19th, also in Chicago. And if surgery is one of your key focuses for 2025, then you should definitely attend this conference. They have multiple hands-on labs, really focusing on the procedures, techniques, and strategies around surgery. It's also excellent to send your new grads to level up and increase their confidence in surgery, because I find this is one of the greatest gaps when a new grad comes into a practice, and it can be a game changer for you and your practice if they're able to really stream in and start doing and using their surgical skills. Plus, they'll have exhibitors that focus on the surgical technology side, so you can get the cutting edge on surgical technology. Okay, time for number 9, and this is the Midwest Veteran Conference. This is in Columbus, Ohio, and it's February 20th through the 22nd. Now, MVC is on the smaller side, about 1,000 attendees, 150 exhibitors, but it does pull the range from small animal to equine. And it would really be a regional conference, so if you're nearby, this makes perfect sense to send yourself and your team. And then we have Fetch DVM 360 conferences. There are multiple that are regional. And by the way, I've listed all of these in a PDF that you can find in the description below. And these are really great. You know, they are smaller. They have about 800 veterinarians and professionals that come to each one, but they're very convenient and they're very regionally focused. And finally, there's a very unique conference exclusively for practice owners, and this is the DVM Elite Summit. This year in 2025, it's in the summer. It's actually going to happen on a cruise, and that's where myself and our team, and we bring in some really top speakers outside of veterinary medicine, because I find a lot of the speakers will tend to converge on the same ideas. And the focus of this is really to be around other practice owners where you're able to share candidly and openly what's going well and what's not going well in your practice, and have a dedicated team that's really going to drive the growth of your business. And so this is happening on a cruise. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll leave a link in the description. Go ahead and apply. And if you get in, I know it's going to be amazing. It's about a 2-day event and you'll have a lot of fun. So that's the recap. Top 10 veterinary practices. Click the PDF in the link below and you'll be able to download them. And I hope you have a really great time. And do not hesitate to send your team to these events. There's a saying that I use often is let the event do the work. It's very difficult as an owner to try to rally the troops and drive your practice ahead. But by simply sending your team to go and have the right speakers that can really inspire them, they can come back and they can start pushing your practice ahead.